This is Courtney, and today is Imbolc. I like saying Imbolc with a B, but apparently you're not supposed to say the B. So anyway, today is, it's a day of hope. It's also known as Candlemas, and it's supposed to be halfway between winter and spring, so it's all about the hope of new spring. So, let's go ahead and light one of these candles. Here we go. Okay, so this holiday you can celebrate just by lighting candles. That's the first way I ever celebrated. My friend at college, Kenneth, celebrated. He just bought a value bag of tea lights at the dollar store, and we weren't supposed to have candles in our dorm rooms, but we lit all of those tea lights. Because it was a holiday for us. There we go. Okay, so I know it's hard to see because I have the lights off to represent the darkness that is winter. And these candles are birch candles. That's what they look like. And they're kind of crinkly like birch. The papery substance wrapped around them. So, birch, I think, even though it's more associated with Samhain and Beltane, I think it's appropriate because it's associated with light, just like this holiday. They are good for new beginnings. They are a magical trait, and they're good for creating boundaries. They're also good for purification and for banishing negativity. And this holiday is all about hope. It's about shaking off the old from winter and dancing into the new. So, that's why I chose these birch candles. I found them and I had to get them. So, they are associated with Lu. They are supposed to be imbued with his light. They are also associated with the moon and starlight. And I have these little birthday candles that I thought would be appropriate because Bridget is the bringer of light for this holiday, and I have this little statue that my aunt sent me that used to be my grandma's. So I thought, hey, that will fit a birthday candle. So she is my light bringer, this Imbolc, and I like her. Her face is very young, representing the new life that will come forth in spring. So this is just a short little informational video right now. I will do an addition to this soon. Ignore my band-aid. I was moving furniture and I hurt myself. Mercury is in retrograde. Be careful. So now you can see the birch candles better. So, today is a day of hope. Spring will come, winter will end. Everything is, the cycle, the circle, it's always moving. So, I just thought that this would be a good time to show these candles. And go ahead and light a candle, and there are several ways to celebrate this. I know I've shown you this. This is the corn husk doll I made the first time I celebrated with a group. So I thought of doing a corn husk making video, but I decided against it, although I would like to make her a companion. It's a good time to rearrange furniture, which I'm currently doing feng shui, and once I finish I will film a feng shui video for you. The other ways I've celebrated, pastels are very much in season, or they're the color of this holiday. It's all about the hope. We know winter is ending soon, and we're, trusting, so it's a good time to start new projects, except, again, I personally would wait for Mercury to be out of retrograde. But that's the astrologer in me, not the magical believer in me. This is Courtney, happy Imbolc, and I was going to do a longer video, but I ended up deciding to do this instead. So, one of the ways to celebrate Imbolc is to do crafts. And this is the craft that I did. These are dried hydrangeas. So, what you do is you get you can find biodegradable ribbon, so it's good for the environment. You take ribbon, you make it about 20 inches, so I think that's about right, and you write a blessing on a ribbon. And if you have a large group of people that you're celebrating with, because Imbolc, it really is one of the more ambiguous holidays. It can represent a lot of different things. To me, it represents hope, it represents trust, and believing that things will come back full circle. So, you go outside and you find some natural things. And I have hydrangea bushes. So this is one of the things I found. And I wrote a blessing on this ribbon. So for this one, I wrote, "I bless you with great happiness and constant access to your light within." Try to color coordinate with the sun. I drew a little sun on there. So that's the first of my ribbons. And then this is not something natural. I got these at a convention with George R. R. Martin. So that was cool. I just have them in here for some reason. These are some of the other things I found outside. I found this. This wasn't something we grew. Often when I buy myself flowers and they die, I throw them out back. So this is one of the dried flowers that I bought myself last year. I like having fresh flowers. So let's see if I can still read it. I bless you with true vigor for life. It's kind of hard to read, it's faded. And this ribbon probably is biodegradable. It's a lot softer than the other one. But, and you can put, it's really dry. You can hang this outside. You're supposed to hang them from tree branches. Tie them loosely. The other reason I didn't hang them is because I don't know about animals. So, this is not something I found outside. I had that. I just decided that since it was natural, it would count. But I had a little seashell. Let's see, what did I write here? I bless you with great abundance, because the sea is full of seashells, and it is full of abundance, and I like the ocean, and so it makes sense. But you can really, it doesn't have to correlate to whatever you found. You can write any blessing you want, and it is, like I said, a good group activity. Just get some ribbons, different colors, cut them up, put them in a pile with some markers, and then go outside, gather some things, bring them in, tie the ribbon to the thing, write a blessing, hang it on a tree. So that's a really simple Imbolc celebration ritual. Let's see here. And then I have this. And this was left over from our tree in the winter. We put it out back to, return to the earth. So I found it last year on Imbolc when I went looking. And what I bless you with growth, fertility, and health. I did try to make them consistent with the things and the colors. I'm very much into color therapy. So I love pretty much every therapy and everything natural ever. So here's another, I think it's a carnation that I didn't use. Oh, sorry, I just found a chopstick that I've been missing forever. And the other one, I'm so happy. You guys got to witness this. Yay! Chopsticks. This has nothing to do with Imbolc. I probably just had Chinese or Japanese whenever I last worked in this craft box. So, and you can use, like I said, anything. I have all sorts of things over here. So I have the dead carnations. I should probably return to the earth since I didn't use them. I have this, which kind of looks like a hydrangea, but it's not. I don't know what this, oh, this is also from one of my bouquets. It's really soft, like, dead soft. Normally they're brittle, but it's not so much. This one is just a stem at this point. These are just little leaves. More pine. More leaves. A feather. I did not find this outside. It came from a boa or a shirt or something. And then this is my bag of seashells, and also some an amethyst bracelet that broke that I never fixed. So these are other natural options. So that is an Imbolc activity for you to do if you would like. Or of course, as I mentioned earlier, corn husk dolls. And there are a lot of different ways. Back in college, my friends who celebrated with me, so we took 3 pastel pieces of yarn, any color you wanted, and we braided them. And as you braid them, you think about the traits you want to attract in a love partner. This was just a really simple love drawing spell. So you think about those traits as you braid, and then you wear it around your ankle until the universe delivers it to you, and then you return it to the earth. So one of my friends did it, and those traits were brought to him, and he gave it to the river. I did it, and those traits were brought to me in a friend. So I think I planted mine. I put it in a potted plant or something. You can return it to the earth however you like, but you are supposed to return it to the earth and thank the universe for bringing you whatever it is you wish for. It doesn't have to be a love drawing spell. Could be anything you want to draw, a new career. It is for new things though, because Imbolc is about new beginnings. At least it's about shaking off the old and welcoming in the new. And initially I was going to do a full ritual, but I didn't feel that well today, and I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to procrastinate any longer to make the video. So I will sing part of a song for you, or maybe 2. No, I'm nervous. I shouldn't be. Okay. 1 second though. Okay. Blessed Bridget, burning bright, guide our hearts with love tonight, perpetual flames of love and light. That's by Kellyanna, and I don't remember all the words right now because I am just kind of, I was going to sing so much more, I'm sorry. I was going to go outside, but it was windy during the day, and now it's too cold. So I'll have to do that for Ostara or maybe Beltane. But I will read to you what my wonderful almanac, I love these. I used to color them in college. I would bring them and some crayons in my purse, and I would write down my homework, and I'm very much a doodler. I learn from doodling. Okay. So, here's what this has to say. 2015's Witch's Almanac for Imbolc. Imbolc originated as a Celtic fire festival that celebrated the first stirrings of spring. Its name is said to come from a word that means in the belly, which may refer to the life beginning to sprout under the earth, or to the baby lambs that are often born at this time. Magically and practically, this is a good time for new beginnings and setting your goals for the year. Because Imbolc is also a time of cleansing and purification, consider performing a simple ritual that combines both aspects of the holiday. First, start with a ritual bath or shower. Use a sea salt scrub, easily made by combining sea salt and a few dried herbs like rosemary and peppermint, to gently scrub away old skin and old patterns. After bathing, smudge yourself with a sage stick. Now you can start your new journey. Light a white candle and sit quietly with a pen and a pad, or maybe your book of shadows. Write down your everyday, mundane goals, then your spiritual and magical ones. Be specific, be reasonable, but don't be afraid to set goals that you will have to work hard to attain. It's a new beginning, after all, and the sky is the limit. And that was Deborah Blake who wrote that little blip. So, it's a great suggestion. I know I have actually still been feng shuiing my room. I hung a shelf today. One of my shelves got me. So, and I am cleaning out the old. I'm literally putting things in storage or getting rid of them. I'm getting rid of a vase from a boyfriend I had in college. So that's good. And I'm also, I'm bringing in the new. I bought a piece of artwork. I bought night tables so I can have 2, one on either side of my bed, because it's good to have access to the bed from either side. That's feng shui. I've been studying that and rearranging my room accordingly. I still do. It's just kind of in storage now. I had one really big night table, so the bed had to be against the wall for it to fit. But now I'm going to have 2 equally portioned night. I'm getting rid of the old and I'm bringing in the new. This is sort of the spring cleaning type of holiday. But it's also emotionally and, spiritually, physically, all mentally. You're getting rid of the old, the things that no longer serve you, and you're bringing in the things that do. Because, truth be told, our brains have filters in them, so whatever we believe, our brains will prove to us repeatedly. So if we have any beliefs about ourselves that just aren't true, but we keep proving them to ourselves, they aren't serving us. A lot of people have issues with self-worth, and they keep giving themselves reasons and seeing reasons for them to not have the things they want. But a lot of the times, those reasons, they don't apply to others. Like, I have to work super hard to get a promotion. Well, there could be another person who hardly works, and they believe they deserve that promotion, and they get it, even though you're working really hard for it. It's that lack of believing that you can have it that is really keeping people back from getting what they want. So it's a time to let go of old mental patterns, it's a time to let go of old things, and it's a time to embrace things that are good for us. And I hope that wasn't too preachy. But this is, to me, what this holiday is about. And that's what I'm doing in my own way. And I will have a private little, I already did my candle lighting for Candlemas, which is the other name for Imbolc. But I'm celebrating by cleaning and by bringing in the new energy and the cleaning and getting rid of things will bring. So I really hope you have a blessed Imbolc and a happy Candlemas, however you are celebrating. And in just, a month and a half or so, we'll have spring and it'll be beautiful. So thank you for watching, and next holiday I'll do more. And have a great night.